Hey everybody, welcome back to Dress to Quest for episode 42. Goodness gracious, we've been doing this for a while, but it's been a good run. Tonight, we're picking right back up after a bit of a snafu had happened, falling out of a second floor window, and seeing eye to eye to the current estate controller, Kratoth. But before we do this, of course, we're going to go around circle real fast, and everybody's going to tell you who they are and who they're playing tonight. And we'll start with Alix.
Hi, I'm Alix. I will be playing Aerwyna Dwin, our paladin druid, and if James kills us off in a TPK, I'm going to play the world's worst bard who just makes horrible noises. So this is my solemn promise at the start of the episode. I feel like this is what we need to do.
The solemn promise
DM
to
with
threaten
the
me.
worst.
See if that works. Let's see if that goes well. All right, let's go with Humphrey.
Hello, I am Humphrey One of Wickham, your local snacky boy and residential bard.
All right. Yeah, we are in a mood tonight, fellas. Let's go with Chris.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris and I'm playing Ginjack Wonderful, the human life cleric. And if James kills us all tonight, my next character will be a necromancer who's into marionettes and makeup artistry. So I can make my own zombies who have excellent hygiene.
We get thriller zombies over here and ASMR bards. That's what this might have to be a one shot one of these days. Just the most terrible characters ever. It's be great.
I don't know. I have a 8-foot tall moose furbolg who's an idiot.
You can be the himbo for the evening.
Yeah.
All right, Sam.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam. You can find me on socials at Dungeons Hamster. Tonight I'll be playing Nier, who of course has his shadow alternative Far, who we haven't seen in a little while. And if James kills us all off tonight, I'm going to play an Andy Bernard inspired dance bard from the 2024 rule set, wherein I do cool dance moves, but not if I hear music.
Well, that's good, because your bard is going to be an ASMR bard who can't play music. They just scratch and make noises, and you dance to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. We're in for it tonight, friends. But one thing really cool is that the new intro has been officially created, so check it out. All right, so last time in the frozen halls of Caer Dineval, the Northern Attitudes returned to a place they once fled. Its black stone citadel rising from the ice. There we go. Its windows glowing with a light far colder than the air outside. The speaker Trovis led them inside, but to the welcome was lukewarm at best. The guards' eyes followed their every step. Whispers filled the air. Something was just off. At dinner, beneath flickering candlelight, the party saw the cracks in the citadel's foundation, not its stone, but its people. Symbols not of tin towns, but of a strange and secret organization lined the halls. Nier overheard rumors, Ginjack pressed a guard for truth, only to find that something much more sinister lingered within the amulets. Aerwyna was approached by the stable boy, hidden doors and power beyond the speaker's chair. Kelevar played his song, smiling at the table, but his eyes searched for cracks in the masks around him. Piece by piece, the illusion started to unravel. The speaker was a fraud, found out through the window, a puppet on the throne carved from lies, holding no real power. The cult, faithful to another, one that they call Levistus, the true ruler of Caer-Dineval. And beyond the walls, we still have the ever looming threat of the Shardland Dragon, burning 10 towns to ash. Now, as they stand at the crossroads covered in snow after a nasty tumble out a second-story window, do they confront the cult as they walk out and risk the wrath of what might come? Do they converse with this secret organization and bargain? Or do they run and try to deal with the dragon down the road? Every choice has a cost here in Icewind Dale. We'll find out what it is, as this is where we pick up tonight. All right, Northern Attitudes. As you can see on the map, Kradoth, the red tiefling purveyor of Caer-Dineval, walks out behind 4 individuals with lanterns held high as Aerwyna had went eye to eye with Kradoth in his study. What would you guys like to do? And what is going through your heads at this moment? We'll start with that.
Being forthright, the first thing going through my head is, in real life, Sam Lopez spent some of the day rewatching the last session, and at some point you'd said, "What bad thing could go wrong?" And I'm sure that was an excited misspeech about a bad thing going wrong, because to me it seems like a lot of good things are going wrong. Dusting snow off of ourselves, standing up and looking over there, the first thing that I shout out is, "Wow, you really got to get better locks on these windows."
They will start to head over. Kradoth
Are they heading towards us aggressively or curiously?
Yeah.
Give
Those
me-
lanterns could be that they're going to come help us find this cat that we've been yelling about.
Give me an
So,
insight
could be
check,
friendly
Kelevar.
lanterns.
Okay. 23.
Hell yeah, nat 20, baby.
From what you can tell, they're not coming over aggressively at the moment. More
Okay.
so concerned or confused.
Then I will sit on my bardic inspiration because I have something queued up and ready to go.
Kradoth walks over, kind of steps in front of the 4 as they shine a lantern light towards you, all of you covered in snow. Did something happen? What are you doing out in the cold?
Well, you see, our friend Ginjack, wonderful, was admiring the scenery and fell out the window, which is true. And we all wanted to make sure that he was okay, and naturally the fastest way to do so was to go out the window after him.
For those who've watched the episodes, Nier likes to dive out and down holes anyways, but this is just the normality. Kradoth kind of gives you a puzzled look. So you just decided, instead of going down the stairs and coming out the door, that you would just dive out the window?
Well, it was quicker that way. I can attest to that. Having
could've
fallen
had-
out of the window.
He could have had so many broken bones. Like, time was of the essence.
Rest assured, I'm uninjured and I seem to be in good shape. I start looking over myself. And,
Hey, Shantea.
oh, yes, the goddess watched over me. I didn't break anything.
Well, it's good
Not
to
the
hear.
worse for wear, though. Sorry for waking you all up.
No, I was just reading some things in my study and had noticed somebody peeping inside. And he
Perhaps
looks
that was a
straight at
cat.
Aerwyna.
We are looking for a cat.
What type of cat? I haven't seen a cat around here in quite a while.
Yay big, sort of shaped like a meatloaf. Loaf of bread.
Thinking that way.
Very fluffy. Bright eyes.
Aerwyna looks genuinely confused because she knows that there's another cat.
So where did you see this cat last?
Oh, upstairs.
Indeed.
Did
Yeah.
you try to catch the cat from the outside, like the inside? Like, I'm still kind of puzzled on the fact
It was
that sort of-
outside. I heard the cat clearly. And Aerwyna's going, I'm the cat on the inside. Oh.
I don't see what
But-
the cat has to do with anything here. I went looking through the window to sort
Yeah.
of check out the view and make sure that that horrible dragon wasn't rolling up on the town. And I just slipped and fell.
Yeah,
And I only
where's
brought up the cat
thought?
because this fine gentleman mentioned having seen somebody looking through his window, and as we were looking out the window for a cat, perhaps there was some overlap.
Perhaps the cat looked through your window.
Roll me a deception check with advantage, because you're all working very well against him on this.
Who?
Let's either Ginjack or, I mean, any of you really can just roll it with advantage.
Also, Kelevar,
Okay, I'll
I
do
mean.
it.
Minus Kelevar, because he did not speak.
Meow.
Heck yeah.
That's a 15.
Well, how about we just bring you back inside, dust you off, get you some warm clothes, and back to your rooms. And we'll send some of the help around here to see if they can spot this elusive cat of yours that you're looking for.
So you're saying you don't have a cat?
You've not seen one in days, or at least weeks.
Interesting. All right.
Aerwyna
Well,
is still so confused.
Thank you for your continued hospitality. Yes, let's get out of the cold.
And
are they all still wearing those amulets?
They all of them are, including him.
Well, now's a good time to check something else out. May I utter a blessing before we go inside? I'd like to thank the goddess for me not breaking my neck from falling off a second story.
That's a great idea.
All right.
I hold up my amulet and, my holy symbol. And I say, oh, goddess, thank you so much, Dispel Magic, for saving for saving me from the terrible fall of Dispel Magic. And it's area effect. If hang on for a second.
Yeah.
I'll shoot. He keeps sneezing. That's how he sneezes.
Yeah, Dispel Magic. Aerwyna had an idea, and I want to try it. Where are you? There we go. Dispel Magic. Ah. One creature, object, or magical effect within range. Oh, it's not area effect. Damn you, 5e! Yeah, it used to be area effect.
But even just testing it on him is not a bad idea.
All right, I'm targeting his.
And we'll just be ready to fight.
I'm targeting his amulet, and I want to shut off the magical effects on it.
Okay. Does that require any? Let's see here. For every spell.
Depends on the effect.
Yeah, if it's 3rd level or less, it's gone. Otherwise,
It is not. It is 4th level, so you'll have to roll.
The
DC 14.
And you're using your wisdom plus. Yeah. It's d20 plus wisdom, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So wisdom. That's you. Why won't it roll? Oh, there it is. Normal. Oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, I didn't make it. That's a 12.
It kind of sizzles for a moment on his chest and then just kind of phases away.
Oh, that's
Thank you for
strange.
the goddess's blessing. And
Back inside, you say?
Yes,
That
let's head
is-
back inside.
Oh,
That
good.
that is interesting though, because there was an effect.
And he starts to rally the rest of the four helpers to kind of get up and they walk by each of you, kind of dust you off a little bit, and start to kind of nudge you as he walks towards the door. Back
Too
inside.
kind. Too kind.
All right, go back in.
Okay. You go back into the Great Hall. Most of the table has been completely cleaned off at this point, and they walk you back up, watching very closely as they take you back to your rooms.
As we're being escorted, if you will, does anybody from the original guard that came out with him seem to be on edge? Or if for as long as we're able to see him, what are we able to get a sense of like his demeanor as we head back inside?
You can give me an insight check, but he's definitely keeping to the stone right now.
No doubt. Only a 13.
It's hard to read him.
Dang.
He purposely also makes sure that you don't see much of a facial expression as he waits for you guys to start going up the stairs and goes straight back into his study. I will say though, you do notice that as you step up the stairway, the two individuals that are standing next to the door watch you as well walk up the stairway.
They don't seem surprised that none of us are in the room that they last all saw us going into.
They're not reacting if they do seem surprised.
Sweet. All right, we're back where we started. What's Trovis doing when we get back in there?
Trovis was resting. You guys didn't really tell him you guys were gonna do that, and then he's like, oh,
We fully told him. Yeah. We woke him up
alright?
and said, "Hey, try to be alert. Maybe keep a dagger in your hand if you're gonna go to sleep again, because we're about to do stuff." And he was like, "Last I knew, we were gonna spend the night and leave in the morning." And we filled him in and said, "Hey, there might be some body snatching. There's definitely some nose snatching, and some other shenanigans afoot." And so when we jumped out the window, he was very much like, but I wouldn't blame him for going back to sleep in the last minute or two.
No, he's awake, but he's just watching. He comes in and he says, are you all right?
I look over at Ginjack. You are actually good, right? Oh, you're muted.
Muted
Well, that's
yours.
fine. I just wanted to point out and reiterate that as a group, we should dispense with any effort to try to do anything stealthily together, and because it just isn't going to work out, is what I'm thinking. Certainly, there are certain persons here who are skilled in stealth or that can turn themselves into a small feline, but otherwise, maybe we don't do that again. And if we're going to do something about this place, we'll either start hang and bang and just start smacking about until something shakes loose, or maybe take a look at the monolith there.
I mean, at this point, we're just being weird guests.
We are, but what I would recommend is that we haven't rested yet, and maybe set up a watch and have a good night's rest. And Kelevar, do you have your hut?
Yeah, I can set up my hut. I mean, I've never tried to set it up inside a room before, but...
Well, it's just in case they try to sneak in and murder us in our sleep. The hut, well, maybe sleeping in the hut would be a good idea. That way we won't even have to set a watch.
DM, how big would you say the room is?
The room that you're currently in is... Let me pull up my notes. 20 by 20.
Okay, then yeah, I can set up the hut with a 10-foot radius, so it'll just barely fit.
Yep.
How's that sound for the rest of you?
That seems more than reasonable. Trovis, as we dived out the window, very tactical, and then we headed back inside. Were you by chance watching as we headed back in, or were you tucked back into the room at that point?
I mean, I made sure that you were all right, but once we started seeing the light, I figured it's probably better that I took my face out of the idea of the question.
Okay.
Do we have a long rest now?
At this point, that
Can
might
we
be
just
prudent.
pause and then just do the long rest now?
We can.
As in, hey everyone, let's stop and do a long rest right now. I'm really, really anxious to have a long rest right now.
I guess we can kill the shapeshifter in the morning. It's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Quick DM clarification.
Sure.
As I cast the tiny hut, would it effectively just kind of become sort of a pocket dimension that overlays everything in the room, or does everything in the room become one with the space? It's not really clear in the description.
Your choice. How
Okay.
would you like it to look? Because I know you have an idea of how the hut looks.
I'm gonna go with, because this is what, my third time casting it, I don't quite have the full hang of it, so it's got like a weird amalgamation of a couple of features from previous descriptions, and it's got like the cots and the beds of where we're staying in currently, but it's also kind of haphazard. We gotta kind of rearrange the furniture to make it all fit.
All right. So as you open the hut, you notice that pieces of the already created or already within the room have just kind of molded into this hut area. The soft light that's with inside, and you all start to bed down. During that time, though, real quick, I just want to go over what you're all kind of thinking about at this moment. And real quick, we're just going to do a quick roll through everybody to see what's everybody's at, where their headspace is in this moment, and what the plan is next. And if anybody wants to talk to anybody, this is the best time to do it. And Trovis is just going to let you all know that, I'm glad you're safe, and that next time when we do this, make sure that we can all help out. So I prefer to not just be up here and then you all being in trouble. So I have to figure out then how to get you all out.
Thanks, other dad. Aerwyna says as she's like falling asleep.
Drifting asleep. Since you're the first one to kind of fall asleep, then what's the last things that you're thinking, or what's the last moment that you're thinking about as you drift off?
I think Aerwyna has like a couple of thoughts about what's going on. It's one, she does not want to leave this town in whatever thrall the creepy necklace has left all the people in.
Okay.
At least the keep in, and she assumes possibly outside as well. She's not a big fan of that. We did a whole bunch of stuff to get rid of the Goliaths at Kerkoneg. So she's down for whatever we need to do to get out of this. Her other thought is that we are also going to be on an adventure outside of the town, outside of the Citadel, with a representative from the Citadel, or not the Citadel, the Keep. So we're gonna have an opportunity, not inside of the building on their turf with all of their guys, but maybe a smaller contingent, and maybe we just fight them once we're outside of the city limits in an unincorporated territory, and then it's less of a crime.
All right. Then you drift off with that thought in the back of your mind. Ginjack, anything you're thinking about? Anything you're feeling at this moment?
A little bit of frustration, but for the most part, it's like I think nothing that a good night's sleep won't resolve. Also, I'm very, very, very part of the frustration is that they're not being confrontational, and I'm not sure why. But I know that there's a monster inside those amulets because I saw it. But then the wise part of me is saying, "Hey, that's silly. There isn't a little monster inside each amulet. The amulet's just showing a monster. So maybe if we found it, we can deal with it."
Okay.
And there's a big, huge black rock outside that's building sized. I'm thinking, maybe? And then I go to sleep.
Okay. Nier?
I'm of two minds, and that's not just because I have a split echo. I am wary to go into trance this evening just because I could tell that people, though mostly confused, could potentially have been on edge down below. And in a similar fashion, fully trusting Aerwyna, it seems as though strangeness is afoot downstairs that isn't affecting every denizen of this place. And the longer they are in suspicion as a result of our presence or otherwise, with potential innocents running around, the greater chances of those innocents potentially being harmed or other malfeasances being cast against them. But on the other hand, I too need that long rest. So I'm I was going off half-cocked, and that's something that got me in a lot of trouble before I was teleported here to Icewind Dale. And although I would like to go home, and I'm still confused as to what's going on with me with reference to my newfound abilities, I am finding that this is something of a potential new start away from old habits and contemporaries. And I'm disappointed in myself for knowing that I was down in resources, not at my full constitution, if you will, and just jumping right back into something without thinking too hard about it. So, want to fight, want to not fight. Duality, conflict, etc.
As your mind kind of bounces these ideas back and forth, once again, something strange happens as your sword starts to twitch. That blade that you found, or is it a blade? Is it a key? What is it? You're still unsure. As that happens, and you kind of drift off, not sure if that was real or not. We end the evening with Kelevar.
Kelevar just kind of bedding down for the evening, but at some point he pulls out a little folded sketch of a little lady halfling. Just kind of staring at it for a while, going, "One day I'll get back to you, and warmer weather." And just kind of fold it back, and just kind of roll over and just pout a little.
As a tear streams down your cheek at the last moment, you all pass out and fall asleep. And the night goes by, uneventful. Trovis awakens, the rest of you awaken as the 8 hours closes out and the visage of the tiny hut stops. You all wake up, and they're sitting in the center of, at this moment, because you had been asleep for much longer than just the tiny hut. Not by much, but enough. The small tiefling child sits cross-legged, just kind of watching.
Are they like?
That's not creepy at all.
Are they like near anyone specifically, or are they just like in the corner?
Kind of like
looking at all of us?
because of how the hut was, they were like right at the edge, like sitting against the wall, like next to the door.
Hi there.
Oh, hi.
Can we help you?
Well, I came to check on you, and there is this weird, like, shimmer thing next to the door, and I wasn't sure what it was, and then it vanished, and so I kind of snuck in, and you are all sleeping. So I was just really curious what that was.
Is he wearing a necklace?
He is.
I look at it closely.
You see that same visage.
All right. I'm going to say a prayer to the goddess
Okay.
this time. And add a little sauce.
Okay.
Then I'm going to hit it with a Dispel Magic.
Heck yeah.
As you hit it with the Dispel Magic, the rest of you hear this audible banshee screech as this thing dulls. It's not that vibrant blue anymore. It's a literal blackish blue Chardolin shard hanging around their neck.
Okay, and we're just gonna take that off of you and put it with our other collection of Chardonnay. Just like, here, let me help you with that class.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Around that horn. Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
Is your mind a bit...
I mean, I feel a little different, but not really. What was that?
You happen to know where these come from. And that was something bad.
This was the kid who was helping us yesterday, right?
No, so this was the child that was standing next to Kradoth during the dinner. The blue tiefling child. The one that helped you out yesterday was Alisar, who was the stable boy.
Got it.
Who was the only one out of this entire area that was not wearing a necklace.
Where'd they come from?
Well, Kratos says that he's gifted them, but I'm not sure exactly where.
But Kranoth knows where they come from, right?
Yeah, because he's always got them. Anytime somebody comes from the town and asks for help, he hands them one of these, and they stop asking for help.
How about you? Is your mind feeling a bit clearer now?
Maybe a little. I mean, I didn't really have much. Kratos took me in a while back, and
Have you noticed Kranoth doing anything unsavory or untoward?
I mean, no, but he always... There was the... Speaker's always been sick. So I don't really know what's going on with that.
You talking about the old lady in the room?
No, the guy who walked down the stairs. He's been sick for weeks. Months even.
Oh, I must misremember. Who is the old lady in the room?
Hethel is the old lady in the room. She was the blind lady that had the cat.
Aerwyna, do you remember Hethel having a necklace?
Yes, she has one. The only one who doesn't is the stable boy.
Yeah.
Well, you want to head to her, and then they got guards all over this place. Though we tried walking to her room before, and there were people outside waiting for us.
Not in the little hallway, right? Right outside her room, because it's one door across the way to hers.
Sorry, can you repeat that? My son was talking.
There's not guards right outside the door, right? Right outside our door is their door, and then it's a little hallway that goes down to where the two guards are. So we could potentially get to Hethel's room again without guard attention.
Well,
correct. If you knew, because you went through the secret passage that the cats knew, but that was literally, if you walk out the door, you see another door next to it in front of you, and there's a small hallway. So on the other side of your door is through the hallway is that one. So,
all right, the way I see it,
the long hallway. You're on the left side. They're on the right side.
I was thinking we go check out the the monolith, because that seems to be where the creature is, the one I mentioned, the thing that was inside the necklace. But I'm just guessing. I'm thinking now that we've confirmed that I can dispel that thing, whatever it is. Good thinking, Aerwyna. Then then maybe try it on the old lady, because she has a cat that is suspiciously the speaker doesn't like talking about.
Or, because I know that's probably very limited for you to do, should we try it and try and get a bead on that monolith outside? The big, scary, spooky...
Just head there with no information?
I mean, how else are we going to get information on it?
All right, fair enough.
And that way, because if we maybe if we disconnect it, like if they're all connected, because they all are wearing the same necklaces, maybe if we take out the source, they'll
Sounds
all
good.
stop.
But before we go, I'd like to tell a story. And little tiefling fella, you can hear this story too.
Okay, thanks.
Way back when. I'm sorry, I have to tell you. These aren't reading glasses. Way back when, in the early years of the Dale reckoning on the Tetherian Peninsula, there was an awkward pirate named Pickle Sasamaru.
Hey, sir? Where's the Tetherian Peninsula?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Not till I'm done. Then you can ask. I'll be happy to tell you. It's where I'm from. Are you settled in now?
Yes, I'm good.
All right.
Sorry.
Awkward pirate named Pickle Sasamaru. He was judged awkward on account of him insisting that he was a pirate, but Pickle spent most of his time fighting sea monsters, saving coastal village folk, and giving away treasures to charities. As pirates go, Pickle was doing it wrong. Anyhow, one day on the Sea of Swords, Pickle and his crew of equally awkward pirates met up with a crew of not awkward pirates from the Melanther Islands. You don't know where that is either, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Their captain was a real piece of work, a fellow named Thalaba the Destroyer, a name earned by being a right bastard. And being a right bastard, he really hated awkward pirates. The battle was inevitable. Thalaba screamed, "You're not doing it right!" as he sank beneath the wave. Oh, I skipped ahead. I go ahead for the rest of the story, 10 minutes, and then I finish. Thalaba screamed, "You're not doing it right!" as he sank beneath the waves with the anchor chain wrapped around him. Pickle yelled back from the deck of his ship, the Happy Shell, "Yes, I am! Thanks for all the treasure!" Pickle had a high voice. This just goes to show, as long as you're doing the right thing, you're doing it right. Blessings of the Earth Mother upon you. May Shantaea's grace descend upon you all. And everyone present and the kid gets the boost. Hang on. Nine temporary hit points.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then I am casting a... Oh, I don't know if I should do this, but I'll do it. No, I need third level spell slots. Okay, I'm going to cast an aid spell, and I'll target Aerwyna, Nier, and myself. So that gives you an extra.
What if we gave mine to Kelevar? I have quite a lot of
I'll give it to Kelevar.
constitution, if you will. Thank you.
All right, I'll put the 8 on Kelevar. So that's an extra 5. So you'll have a total of 14. Trovis will have 9, the kid will have 9.
Okay.
And Nier will have 9. I was thinking of upcasting the 8, but but it's just
Might have to dispel a big old rock.
yeah. And I've already used one dispel magic, so I'm down to 2 second level spells. So 2 third level spells.
More than I have.
So that was a good story, but
I'll explain to him where the Titherian Peninsula is down south, and then the Lanthar are Isles, which is where nasty bastard pirates come from.
okay, got it. Thanks. Hopefully I never see them. I don't need no nasty pirates.
Or pirate types, if you will. Here's hoping.
So what now? Because that was a cool story.
What is it you have planned for the rest of the day? I know you started out by waiting for us all to wake up, but would it be untoward to see if you'd be interested in just hanging back and keeping an eye on our room while we depart for a while?
I mean, I'll probably get yelled at by Kratos, but I don't know, I don't feel as worried now.
Well, and just out of curiosity, if you were to be yelled at, does that mean you have duties elsewhere? We wouldn't necessarily want to infringe on that, but since you're feeling a little different today, if it's within your availability, if you wanted to kick back, I know I barely unmade my bed, so it's ready for you if you need a rest.
Okay. I'll try to stay out of sight then.
That's a good lad.
Thanks. And he'll
We're gonna go outside and
kinda
touch a big
like-
rock.
We go outside and touch a big rock. All right, cool. Mir just kind of nestles up in the sheets, pulls the covers over his head around his horns, and tries to make himself look as inconspicuous as possible as a piece of bedding.
Shall we be off?
Yeah.
Unless anyone else has anything else to prepare?
Provis kind of starts putting his gear back on. I'm perfectly fine.
We all tooled up, ready to go?
Yeah, let's get going.
You all walk down the stairs, past the guards, out the grand hall. As you're about to step out the door, Kratos pops out of the study. Says, "Oh, heading out so soon."
Oh, we're just gonna get the sled dogs ready.
Well,
Make
no
sure-
worries about that. Just sit down, eat dinner, eat breakfast, and I'll handle the split dog. It's perfectly fine.
I don't know. Candle gets really fussy. She only likes her fur pet by certain people, and getting a harness onto Scruff, that is a work of art that I have perfected. Let me handle that. Have you tried to put a harness on that one for the sled?
No, but
It
our
takes
stable boy is
forever.
quite well at what he does.
Oh, no, he's already tried to bite the stable boy like 3 times. I'm sure of it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. That'll be a 28.
Oh, well, I'm. My apologies then. Seems that you must know your animals much better than we do, and we will more than happy to let you take care of your sled as is. Just make sure that
am-
Alistar is doing as much as he can to help.
I am but a humble druid, and she just like leaves.
She just walks out.
You're a humble druid who's like tricked out in armor.
A very fancy druid. And he just waves over. He says, "That's fine. Let them go." Fine. And you all are escorted out. At the end, he will state, "Please, once you're ready to return here within the next couple hours, we will get the speaker ready for his departure." With you.
Perfect. And Aerwyna, as they're going, is going to kind of like take a moment in the kennels to cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
as a ritual. And
Okay.
her first command to Scruff is, once she does that, is I need you to run over to that monolith and be as naughty as you like. Okay? That's your job right now. Okay.
He's got all his floppy ears and everything kicking off.
Good. Okay.
So as you say that, Scruff darts over to the giant monolith.
Oh no! My dog! And Aerwyna is going to start after him towards the monolith, but like far enough behind that it looks natural.
Okay.
I will follow Aerwyna. Oh, that naughty dog!
And you know what? She didn't tell anybody else this plan, so you guys are just as surprised as everyone else.
What the hell is he doing?
And you'll notice that after they let you through the door, nobody followed you out.
Okay.
Only one that you would have seen that would actually have any sort of confusion or interest in this is Alisar, and he's like, wait, I'm gonna get yelled at for that. But if nobody knows that it happened, I'll just play that I didn't, that she already had it. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And I think
I'll get the sled though while you guys are out.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And as Scruff goes around a corner, she's going to give out of the vision of the keep on the weird monolith thing. She's going to give him a command to stop. And she's going to sit down on the ground and start casting Detect Magic by the monolith.
All right. I will say at this point there is a timer. So there's a 4-hour timer before the speaker is coming out to find you. To leave. As the rest of you takes 10 minutes or so to walk over to the monolith, you're placing yourselves down. So you guys are about a half hour in altogether at this point with the whole casting magic. And you notice that the monolith is not giving off a magical aura, but something underneath is.
Kelevar, can you check and see if there's like a secret door on this? Because the magic's not coming from this, but underneath it. Which means there's a hole Nier can probably jump into. Which he'll probably be very excited about.
I thought Kelevar was the one who liked jumping into holes.
Kelevar also likes to jump into holes. It's going to be a great time for you both. I will accidentally fall, and it'll prove to be a good idea.
That was one time. It was a joke. It was a bad joke. I regret it. Okay.
We should stop making Kelevar feel so bad about his holes.
Kelevar was chasing Whimsy. We gotta support him for that.
That's true. But we are going to tease him. I mean, that goes without saying.
That's us chasing Whimsy.
It's because I'm little, isn't it?
No, it's because you're you.
Anyway, can someone look for a secret passage on this stone?
I cast Look with Eyes.
Give me a perception check.
From who?
The one who said look with eyes.
Oh no.
Doing great tonight. That is a meaty 12.
Unsure. You kind of look around it. You can see that this has definitely been interrupted with a 12, but you don't know how or where.
Can I add a little sauce?
You could have, but you're going to have somebody else, one more person do it.
Well, I know Kelevar was asked, so I'm going to put, and then say, blessings of the goddess upon you, Kelevar, when you have a look at that monolith.
All right, I guess I'll do a perception check on it. Is that with advantage or just straight?
You have an extra D4.
Aerwyna will give you the help action.
We are helping, yeah.
That is a grand total of 15.
With a 15, though, you do notice that on the back end of this, there is the snow is sinking, as if there's something underneath. And as you
Kelevar will just go over there and start digging in the snow.
And Scruff immediately joins.
Yeah.
Very excited. You start to see Puppy Paws just throwing snow left and right until you uncover a small passageway underneath the obelisk that goes down into a hole.
Nier, look, a hole for you to jump into.
What are the dimensions?
About 10 by 10. And you start to see it uncover, and it's going down at like a 45-degree angle down. But it seems like just the snow has overpacked over top of it, and there is now a actual divot in the ground up there. We'll say you're about an hour and a half in.
I'll put a light cantrip on my mace, on the head of the mace.
Okay. And you guys start to push away the rest of the snow as you start to descend into this area. As you walk down, you notice that the place starts to level out. It's about 40 feet downward and then levels out into a large opening. Somewhat built in... you look like it could actually be built or maybe partially crafted. But this is a natural cavern way inside where you were at. That is a plane and not my music. That's what that is. Okay, that makes more sense. This passageway opens up into what looks like a large cistern of frigid water, kind of across this long hallway area. Could be a hallway. But it's hard to tell if it was at once a hallway, but it's currently frozen over of water.
Kelevar's gonna kind of sweep the tip of his toe across the surface of the water, see what happens.
You brush across the ice, and you reveal what's below, as you notice half-frozen bodies floating in the water.
Hey, I found something.
What
Something
what do the
good?
bodies look like?
You could see they're just kind of stuck where they're at, but they look completely frozen over. All of them are wearing what looks like heavy metal, like shirts or breastplates.
Oh boy. Do they have symbols, livery, or just armor?
Just armor.
Any other discerning features? Like tattoos that say, I'm a guard that lives in Caer Dineval?
Give me a perception check.
I have a hinky feeling, y'all.
Aerwyna will help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your eyes right next to mine.
What do your elf eyes see? I don't know. What do your elf eyes see?
18.
With an 18, you notice no amulets, no markings. These are commoners in some sense, but with an 18, you notice that the armor doesn't make sense. They're wearing peasants' clothes, or they're wearing waiters, like servants' clothes underneath these.
Hmm.
Do any of them look familiar to anyone we may have seen inside the manor already?
No, you haven't seen anybody that looks like these.
Okay.
Good question.
Kat said that there were people being taken out that didn't come back. And we know that this town's population from the first time we came here had more people.
We were here before.
Yeah.
Do I recognize any of these people from the last time we were here?
Give me a perception, Ginjack.
I'll give a perception and a prayer.
Okay.
I know Aerwyna was the only other one here who's been here before as well. And said, do you remember them, Aerwyna?
I think I could recall some faces, and I've probably seen some at the Ice Chase games up at Konig.
I have a 15.
With the 15, nobody that you can pick out.
That said, it seems fairly clear that these are service persons, commoners at the very least, who have been done up in armor, whether or not it was theirs. And it's fairly clear, at least based on your descriptions, that these weren't brigands. These aren't like tundra wastrels that were unceremoniously done away with. These just look like regular folk, working class people, etc. Am I getting the right read on that?
I will give you that, yeah. I mean, it's very hard to tell if they're brigands or of ill repute, but from what you can tell is they're not warriors that are underneath the water. They're not barbarians. They're not people of the far lands. These look like 10-townsers. Like, they're giving off that same just everyday person look.
I think Aerwyna is trying. There's a couple thoughts going on in her head as she's kind of like ready to throw hands that villagers are once again being victimized in Icewind Dale. She's ready to throw around some smoits. But she's also still, like, at her core, wisdom is what leads her. And she's trying to put it together. And this kind of reminds her of when the orc gnolls were doing their ritual far to the north. And I think at that point, her divine senses kind of like open up as she tries to glean information that is hidden beyond what one can normally see. Trying to just associate it with that core memory of being in that horrible, horrible cavern.
It was a terrible place.
It was a terrible place.
Funny enough, are you casting Divine Sense, or are you just doing...
It's not a spell, it's a class ability.
Yeah.
Yeah,
are you activating your... Are you channeling?
Yeah, she's going to be channeling that protector of Icewind Dale sense.
Okay. You immediately get the sense of dark, like demonic, fiendish. I think is the word that we're looking for. Yeah,
I think we clocked something like that in the last session too.
Yeah, it was
because I came in here going vampires, and then it was like no, devils.
Demons. Aerwyna's still gonna hope that one of them is 3 kobolds in a trench coat that are all vampires. She's gonna dream of that. But as she gets kind of that deep demonic sense, this kind of feels like a ritual of some kind. people wearing metal armor sunk into the water down below. At least to her, that's starting to feel like a ritual. And the emblem
Are you
has...
sharing this with us?
I think she's like slowly kind of like PTSD trauma,
Dumping.
math equations that are not quite adding up because it's bad math, because Aerwyna's not very smart, scholastically smart. But I think as she starts to like come out of that, she starts sharing. But there's like that like a long pause as she's like putting information into what she can process and even spew out. Because this kind of feels like a ritual sacrifice, which we've seen a lot of.
So you're thinking that they took the regular townsfolk, tooled them all up in armor, and drowned them.
Well, and you said in the amulet it was a guy frozen.
Well, he's chained.
Chained.
You know, you're right. We have seen something like that before with the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a demon chained. It was a knoll demon.
Yeah.
Right? Uh-huh. Because orcs don't follow Unigo.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, I wouldn't know, but you guys said that she's just like agreeing. Uh-huh. Yep, definitely.
Can I roll? I saw that creature in the amulet. Can I roll religion to see if I recognized it from a religious tract? Like, was it a demon?
Yes, you can roll.
And can Aerwyna help by being a sounding board? How helpful it is.
I will say, sure. I will let you be a sounding. Since you did actually talk it through, it wasn't just I'm being a sounding board. You walked through it together. I will say yes.
What does help give me?
Rolling with advantage.
Okay, I'll roll again then. Thank you for the help. That's an 18.
Heck yeah. Teamwork, buddy.
With an 18, something about the caverns rings a bell, but it's not that. It's something else.
Like?
Something else in that caverns happened that is connected to this being that you're unsure, but you're not putting the pieces together.
Oh, so the 18 didn't give me anything. All right.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Just not enough.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
18 wasn't good enough. Okay.
Okay.
What about this is similar, but different? And it's not just the guy, the demon chain.
Does this passage go on any further?
It does. It continues to go down about another... with your light on, you can see a doorway just at the edge of your light.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Big time.
Okay. As you stepped onto the ice now, I need everybody to roll me a acrobatics check, please.
Of course.
I got an 8.
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. They were just 19.
So as the three of you walk by, your lightest footed one catches a crack, and you hear start to crack across as you all see the cracks start to go through the ice. You need to run.
Yeah.
Carefully, run. Carefully.
So I will say you have two options. Either you roll normally, or you roll at disadvantage and move fast. If you succeed in disadvantage, you will succeed to get across where you need to be. If you roll normally, you still will have one more moment. Chris?
Sorry, can we go back?
You can. You can step back.
Do we need to roll if we go back?
No, I'll let you step back.
I say, let's step back. I have a way. Trust me.
Okay. Oh, is it that trick where you walk across the snow?
Yep.
Amazing.
I'll cast ritual cast walk on water.
Okay. Take 10 more minutes. And
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
you slowly feel the light-footedness of your feet against the snow, the cavern.
All right, now we can't drown.
And now you can't drown. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk the entirety of the about 80 feet total. You walk 60 feet in, and you notice that there is a opening to your right, and then a doorway up ahead. A shut door ahead of you. A wooden, a wooden door ahead of you.
Do we hear anything at this crossroads?
Give me a perception check.
As I do that, Alex, what were you saying?
Oh, I was going to say, does it feel like on that far side that's going to be interior to the keep? Like in a map kind of a sense? Like, because we're underground? Like,
Yeah.
Have we traveled a similar distance? Okay.
I will say, if Aerwyna can figure that out, sure, you'll realize that. Yes.
Okay.
You guys have.
I think
you-
Aerwyna could.
Okay.
Survival.
My rolling is incredibly mid tonight. That's a 12.
You don't hear anything.
Just ice, ice, baby.
But there is a looming like movement, or not movement, but there is a like hallway that way that is outside of the cold the ice.
Aerwyna, are you trying to suss that out before we discuss if we should go right or continue forward to the door?
I think we should go to the right, because if we go through the door, we're going to be coming through the keep where we're not supposed to be. So,
Well, back the way we came, were there any other hallways, any other like entry exits, or was it just we found the hole from the surface and we found ourselves down here?
You crawled down to this area, to this bottom level.
Got it.
And you did notice another pathway as you first stepped onto the ice, but a quick glance would have shown that there was nothing really in that room. It looks like a storage room of some sort at one point.
Okay.
I think we should check out this door to the right first, because we know this is going to lead us into this door is going to lead us into some shit. Probably.
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Right. So as you step into
And I think Aerwyna will get shield and wooden sword ready.
That's right, shield and wooden sword. I gotta remember that. As you step onto the stone here, you notice that the frost covers this room. Within there, you notice a 15-foot square room ahead of you. On the back wall, a solid sheet of ice against the wall.
Aerwyna will walk up to it.
As you do, you get closer and you notice a figure kind of pulling from inside, like a mirror, as it glistens. Horned, pale-skinned, humanoid figure trapped inside, wrapped in black chains, and hovering. Let me out.
How friendly did that sound?
More frantic than anything.
Not unreasonable.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen at this point?
No thanks. Aerwyna kind of like turns and goes, no thanks.
He looks at you, and you see soft, pale skin, and a small bit of sadness on his face. He says, I know what you all look for. You want to remove the Frostmaiden from her throne. Why you're here, right?
Is she cute?
The gentleman, but yeah, he's got soft
No, like
features.
the Frostmaiden, is she cute?
Well, we haven't seen her yet.
No.
Oh, I mean, that's why I'm asking.
I've got a better question.
Yes.
Who or what are you?
And how long have you been down here like this? It's pretty cold.
Been here as long as I can remember.
And
The
his
bastard-
question?
The bastard known as Asmodeus trapped me.
Am I familiar with that name? I assume I would be.
The devil of devils? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Are you a friend of his or acquainted with him? Or I imagine you're not his friend.
Prefer to have him dead.
What did he say?
He said I'd prefer to have him dead.
Are you a devil yourself?
I wouldn't be here alive if I wasn't. But
Oh,
everyone has a price.
So you're a devil and you're trapped in ice, and Asmodeus put you here. And what's your relation to the Frostmaiden?
It's a ruse.
go on.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Asmodeus has controlled her.
Ah. And your relationship to her is?
He's not real.
Aerwyna would like to insight this.
Go for it.
That's an unwashed 20.
Unwatched
Ooh.
20. With an unwatched 20, you know that the Frostmaiden is real, but you don't know to what extent he seems to be telling the truth in his mind.
Love that caveat.
And the amulets that people are wearing upstairs, is that your doing or Asmodeus is doing?
It is my gift to them.
What does your gift give them beyond a very fashionable accessory?
Protects them from the cold.
Oh, sorry, one other question. James,
Sure.
is this the same creature that I saw in the amulets?
This is a much bigger version of it, yes.
All right, so a devil is trapped here, and the people up top are helping it.
One more point of order before we accept any help in any direction from anyone. What's with all the people in the pond outside?
It was what our people did here to take over. I never asked them to kill them.
I know we keep saying one more question. When you say our people and take over, would you mind elaborating just a little bit on that? And if it helps you to feel enthused about answering that question, what would it take to free you as you requested?
It's a blade that I can provide to you to crack the ice.
And you mentioned something about your people and taking this place.
Kratos
When did that
is nothing
happen?
more. Kratos believes he is of power of mine, but he does not listen.
Okay. So you've been here, I think, a couple of months?
Oh no, he's been here a long time.
But Kradoff had
Kradoff has
presumably
only been here in
here.
a few months.
Interesting.
So
So you give them the amulets that they, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're giving them amulets that protects them from the cold.
One second. We're going to go to a quick break, and
Okay.
I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a crying child that needed sold. So, right. Picking back up, the Northern Attitudes are discussing with the illustrious Levistiv underneath the keep of Caer-Dineval, asking questions and trying to understand what is the larger picture of what's happening. So far, they have discovered that this is, in fact, a devil. That Kratos might not be listening as well as assumed. The people that were found earlier today were not actually his doing, at least that's what he's saying, and that there is a weapon that can potentially release him, or at least release him from his chains underneath within the ice.
I'd just like to go. Oh, hang on. Does anyone else have any questions for him?
No, Aerwyna wants to go put Kratos' head in that pond. She learned from Benji. This is what you do with open bodies of water.
Kelevar, Nier, do you have anything else to add?
I mean, just internally, release
Oh,
the
you
devil.
can say it externally.
That's true. No. I don't see a lot of benefits to releasing a devil. I see one detriment to not releasing the devil is that if the devil gets free of its own volition, or if we don't take out any or all of its supporters, then we just have one more group and or entity chasing after us. But I don't see a benefit because this one's just been yielding information. And I say that freely in front of James because we've already had a lot of the questions answered. And his tune might change now that I've pointed this out.
All right.
Yeah.
Kelevar?
I mean, just to spice things up, we could set it free, and we could take care of the cult up above us, and we skip out. It's just. I mean, we were supposed to just stay one night, right? So let's just leave with a bang, I guess. I don't know. It's just.
I just want to go on record as saying I'm not going to have anything to do with freeing a devil. And I highly advise against doing it, as spicy as it might be.
What do you think?
I didn't say it was a good idea. It's just an idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that too, friend.
I won't be allowed to let you leave then.
You're not gonna let us leave? Oh no, that's fine. You're just doing things according to your nature, and we'll do things according to our nature.
As he says that, 4 robed figures appear around you. Black robes.
See, this is why you don't trust devils. Right?
Cool.
Cool.
Let me pull up the... Where did I put those guys? There they are. Oh, sorry. Blue robes.
Before anybody makes any harsh moves, newcomers to the room, have you tried knucklehead trout jerky?
As you say that, the 2 of you, immediately something hits you like a smack in the face. Ginjack, Aerwyna, they each 4 of them draw a very unique but reminiscent blade.
Does it look like a blade wielded by our little goblin friend?
It does.
This piques my interest because he was murdered for that blade. So these guys,
they're gonna get murdered for these blades in just a hot second.
do they look like Snart? Like Snart?
They do not. They look like a visage of the wizard that removed Snart.
Oh, great. So this is the dark cousinhood, right?
The dark
Morally-
cousinhood.
Is that what he called him?
Or was it the sisterhood of the traveling pants? I don't remember anymore.
I really like the dark cousinhood. If we're looking for branding, that's Sam and Nier talking.
And you.
Nier's personality has been all over the place since being introduced. Right now, he feels like me. Loves a pun.
Wrong person. That's this one. All right, let me get the.
There's been so many enemies. I can't keep them all straight anymore. So now they're the dark cousinhood.
No, they're the dark cousinhood. Got it.
And Aerwyna will j'accuse them with it. It's the dark
J'accuse.
cousinhood. J'accuse.
You killed our little friend.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not freeing you, you bastard.
All right. And with that, you will see the four of them appear. Let me get this into view. There we go. And then let me get you guys to the activate. Bottom half, you should be able to see your characters inside the cistern.
It looks like a dining hall, but close enough.
No. Bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I see us. It's a small room.
It's a very small room.
Oh, I have to like zoom like way out to see it.
There we go.
From here. How do I get there from here?
Drop all the way. So,
We're all gray.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. Can you?
I see us in two locations. One in a room with 3 staircases and 3 tables.
Yeah.
And
And there's.
okay,
no
you're
light.
moving us. Okay.
Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Configure lighting. Kill the token vision.
In a roundabout way, now it seems like we're under the castle.
You are under the castle.
Aerwyna was correct. This correct.
So we're at level 1. Oh no, we're in the cistern.
Yeah, you're in the cistern.
All right. I'll go.
How do I zoom into that area? 'Cause
Scroll your mouse key or the mouse wheel.
Oh wow, they're like
keeps
up
taking
close
me
to-
back over to the dining hall.
Let me do this then, real quick, and delete you from the dining hall.
Thank you. Just kill the dining hall doppelganger.
Yep,
Just kill it.
killing all the doppelgangers. All right. And you guys should be down at the bottom now.
I'll try a reload.
And we will begin initiative.
Oh,
Alrighty.
who's murder? Who knows? There we go. Now I can see. Oh, thank God.
That's a 12 for Ginjack.
Uh, 24 for Kelevar.
10 for Aerwyna. That's fine. I'm just blocking this door.
You said a 10 for Aerwyna,
Yeah.
and apparently there's 2 of you now. Or the other one went. Where's this one at then? Okay, that's weird. We're gonna delete this one. Alright, cool.
Maybe you duped her thinking it was me needing to potentially be
Kelevar,
duped.
as you feel the cold kind of come around you at all edges, you see those figures start to apparate around you, but it gives you that opportunity to do something immediately. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to start off with my bonus action, and I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Aerwyna.
Okay.
Just going to start strumming my little ukulele and going, another turning point, a colt down in the hole. Grab the devil by the horns and see how it goes. Pull out. Oh, let's see. And as for my action, Nope. Nope. I've
Oh
blinded
God, don't you
Ginjack too
dare!
many times.
Don't you dare!
I really gotta work on some fighting spells before next session.
You got a cantrip. You got cutting words, don't you?
Yeah. One moment. Just debating if I can actually hurt something or if I just need to do vicious mockery or something. You know what?
That's it.
I'm gonna turn to the one immediately on my left on the map and go, "Oh, look at your fancy little robe. Who made that for you? Your mother?" And wisdom save of 13.
All right. Um, 23.
Oh no.
Dang.
It was actually my father.
Even worse. And that's all I can really do.
All right. That brings us to. Let me get that out. Why is it not dropping?
I don't know if you ever got mine, which was 19.
I did.
Okay.
I got you guys. That brings us to the first one. Next to Nier. He's going to draw his blade and strike twice.
Naturally.
It's going to be a. Why can't it pull? Why won't it pull out? That's not fun. There it goes. That's what I wanted. Awesome. All right. 16 to hit for the first one.
That no hits.
That a no hits. And second one. An 11 as well, as he starts to apparate and he comes out of the shadow and just tries to stab twice, but seems to miss.
Should have taken that knucklehead trout jerky.
Yep. And that's the one that tried to stab you as you're standing right next to it.
Perfect.
Like you.
I am going to bonus action pop my echo into existence on the other side of the same one that just tried to stab me.
Okay, and we now have a far that you can move.
Near far. Ooh, hey, it sort of has like a crescent moon aesthetic, at least on my screen.
It does.
Nice. And he and I we're gonna lock eyes and nod at each other, and then he's gonna stick his tongue out at me, and I'm gonna go, God damn it. But with the joie de vivre in the eyes of an individual who knows that on this plane of existence he can't actually die, looking back at me, I am going to attack, flanking the individual who just tried to be mean to me. And despite the flank, that's only a 12 to hit.
12 misses as he saves it against with a blade.
Well, that blows. I'm going to try again.
Okay. An 18 will hit.
Okay, 18 to hit. And that said, we're going to roll for damage.
And for those out there, what does the Warrior's Pass key look like?
For anybody who wasn't here the first time around, I pull a key from my belt, and about halfway up into like upward hand stance / down position, it transforms into a it actually almost looks kind of ice-like. It's a clear light blue, and it's just a little bit longer than a short sword, but not nearly as long as a long sword. And it's a very thin blade meant for striking and slashing, and going right alongside the shadow elf aesthetic that I have with sort of like the raven wing tattoos on Nier and Far's faces. It has sort of like a animalistic skull pommel on the end. So when it first ever appeared to him, he probably went, sick. But doesn't focus on it too much as he strikes downward. And that is going to be, I still haven't figured out damage rolls on this. So I'm just going to roll in real life.
Okay. You should just be able to hit damage.
You would think. Oh, wait, right here. Nope. Oh, here. Haha. Everybody, thank you all for learning with me. Normal. That is 14 points of force damage specifically.
Awesome.
How's he looking?
He's taking a nice swipe. You see some of the cloak rip apart. You can see what looks like chainmail kind of underneath it as he's standing there.
Does he look smug at all that I missed with one attack and he wasn't able to, that I didn't successfully kill him with my second?
No.
All right.
He looks
Well,
like
it would have been
he's-
more satisfying if he had, but I'm going to have Far use one of his limited attacks
Okay.
to strike out at him now that I succeeded. And I cut you off, sir, as I attack again. What were you saying?
Oh, no, you're good.
Thank you. That is Unamas and then somebody else. 16 to hit.
$16 just hits.
Okay.
Meats.
Like knucklehead trout meat?
Yep, like knucklehead trout meat.
Phenomenal. Let me do what? Hold on. How was that 24 damage? That doesn't make sense. Let's cut that in half. 12 damage.
Did you accidentally roll it with advantage? Or I mean,
might have
with a crit?
I thought I hit normal, but just in case, let's call that a 12.
I see two 1d8, so I'm guessing yes.
Mm-hmm.
Verify your last one. No, you did 14 on the last one too at the same damage. Is there a reason you're rolling at 2d8? Here.
Not that I know of.
Keeps.
That would explain.
+1 made on a hit deals 1d10 force damage, which you're not even showing force damage. I have no idea what this weapon's doing.
How about a roll in real life?
Roll in real life. That works.
Oh shit! I have a +8. Where the fuck did that come from? Pardon my language, everybody.
No, you're good, but you're rolling. You're getting a +8 plus a 2d8 on top of it. That's weird. So yeah, roll a d10 and then add your +8.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where the extra D8 comes from. I'll look into that, but just in case, for the first one, that would have been okay. Still 14
Okay.
for that first hit, and then for the second one, 10.
Okay.
So 24 total.
All right.
Yeah, let me see what's going on.
All right. Ginjack, you're up.
Oh,
If I move Kelevar, does actually no, I'm not gonna move him. That'll create attacks of opportunity, right?
If you move Kelevar,
Yeah.
not if you're using your action to move him.
Oh, I can heal him. He'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah, let's pull up Pestle. And I'll put it
Alright.
on the fella behind Kelevar.
You're appearing behind Kelevar. Okay.
I'll put Pestle behind the fella in front of Kelevar. Where are you? There you are.
Yep,
Spiritual
there's Pestle.
weapon, summon,
Yep.
cast spell. Bam, there you go. There's Pestle. And yeah, so then I'll attack.
Okay.
Why won't it let me attack? Well, it's telling me to place this crap again. All right, never mind. Here we go.
Just roll it.
Yeah, no, attack. There we go. Flat. A spell. Attack.
There it goes.
Normal. Bam.
That definitely hits.
25 damage.
No, 25 to hit.
Oh no, yeah, I know. Damage 6 points.
Okay.
And no one's hurt.
Not yet.
Okay. 1 sec. Let me check something here.
Aerwyna, you're
Right,
on deck.
the initial one is, well, it says here spiritual weapon is a bonus action to cast. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, so for my action, I'm going to touch a bead on my necklace
Okay.
and fire up a bless.
Okay.
And I'll target Kelevar, Aerwyna, and Nier.
All right.
So
So just cast Bless without using your spell component,
yeah.
and then I'll click those, and then we can add those to them. Blessed.
And I call out, Earth Mother bless you from these devilish bastards who are responsible indirectly one way or the other for the death of our good friend.
And you see as you call out, you feel that wind come down through the cistern, but it is a warm autumn wind. It is not the cold wind that you would normally feel in Icewind Dale.
Shantae watches over us. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Aerwyna, you're up.
Aerwyna is gonna actually back up 5 feet
Okay.
into that hallway, and she's gonna hold that doorway. They're
All
not
right.
trapped. We're not trapped in there with them. They're trapped in there with us.
Oh.
And because she's still threatened by them, she doesn't take opportunity attacks from either of these dudes.
Correct.
And as she does, she's going to cast Shillelagh on her little wooden sword, and it traces over with the silver metallic of sheen as the magic wreaths around it, and she's gonna go in swinging as she moves.
All right.
She'll attack the one on her right. Oh, fun. A 14, so that misses.
That does miss.
But the big thing was getting into that spot. So that's action, bonus action, and movement.
All right. The other 3 will attack. 2 are going to go after 2 attacks against Kelevar as they or do their. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this one will do 2 attacks against Kelevar. 21 to first hit
Yeah.
for 17 points.
Ow.
As you watch the blade as it comes across you, you can feel that ice pierce into your skin at the same time.
Fun.
And then the second one. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 15.
Holy crap. They're working our gnome.
Got to give it up for a good die roll, though. Not many of those tonight.
All right. Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. It is 12 against you and 13 against you. Because you have ice resistance or cold resistance.
I do?
I'm literally clicked your character and it says you're cold resistant.
Oh! Hold up. Hold
So
up. I think I know. I think I
It
know what
probably
that
actually
is.
added to your character. Those attacks probably automatically took out of your character.
Yeah, it's my ring. So that's damage or
You should have. Did your character already take it on Foundry? So it looks like it already took, or unless you need to apply it, but it's 13 points from the first one, 12 points from the second one.
okay. That doesn't suck as much.
So, all
I'll
right.
just have to do a bit of math on my end.
The next one is the one that attacked. The one that did not attack or was not attacked by Aerwyna is going to cast. He's going to grab the amulet around their neck and say, Levistus, hold this man to his we'll hold it to who he is. And we're going to cast Hold Person on Ginjack.
Don't like that.
Oh, like
Not Kelevar, Ginjack.
Is that a wisdom save?
That is a wisdom save, yes. DC 13.
I look at him. I said, I saw what you just did. It's a 24.
All right, that's gonna stop that. And then the other one is going to attack Aerwyna with their infernal blades. 2 attacks.
oh,
6 to the first one, so that's a miss,
that's a miss.
and a 10 to the second one.
That is also a miss.
Yeah, this blade's you're just bringing the shillelagh, just knocking around these blades that these fanatics have. As this happens, though, you feel the room shake
Well, that's
as
not good.
ice starts to come around you, all of you. I need each of you to give me dexterity saving throws, please.
$19.
Pass.
It's 6.
Fail.
It's because I'm in a hallway. It's hard to be dexterous
19?
and avoid ice in a hallway.
Pass.
And 13.
Pass. Those that passed take 3 points of cold damage. Those that failed take 6
Oh.
points of cold damage.
Come on.
As
We take
ice-
damage. That means
As
I gotta make a...
icicles come up over around you, each of you.
All right, I need to make a concentration check then.
Okay.
And the blessings are gone.
Oh, that's why he was like, no, don't do that.
Thank you for having cast it.
Right. How do I kill the blessing?
Don't worry about it.
Well, that's...
Just have to drop your constitution or concentration.
Yeah. So, but it's from the amulet.
Oh, okay.
What happened to my... This is the first damage I've taken, right? Yeah.
Yes,
13, 5. I still have 10 temporary hit points then.
correct.
Okay.
All right. That brings us back to the beginning of the round. Kelevar.
Doing
I'm
great.
gonna go ahead, do color spray on the guy to the left of me.
Okay.
They need a con save of 13.
All right. Con save 13.
Son of a...
They are also spellcasters. Anything else, Kelevar?
Nope, not really.
This one is going to do, not knowing who is going to take a strike at Nier and a strike at Far. Just kind of grabbing with both blades and just stabbing outward both way. We'll go Nier first. 10 is a fail. These things aren't rolling good at all.
Sorry.
17 is, I'm guessing, a pass.
17 might just do it because I don't know if my shield counts for far. AC 17. Yep. So
As stabs one, you block it, the other one, and it just disappears. He looks puzzled. Let's see, do I have anything that I can do for a bonus? Is this a bonus or not? No, it is an action. I'll have to cast that later. Reaction.
Cast it later. You can just not.
The fanatic will grab a hold of his amulet and cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Hmm. Anything else for him?
Nope. And that will bring us to you.
Okay. I'm gonna look right at him and say, "Bet you wish that was more effective." As a bonus action, bring Far right back to where he was just a second ago.
He watches what he felt was something just immediately drop from his face. Just
Yeah. It really sucks having 2 steps forward, 1 step back, huh? All right.
only you
And
would have just helped us out. None of this would be even an issue.
well, we take umbrage with people forcibly taking over strongholds. I hope you understand. And James, I thought I fixed this. Somehow I just rolled a 31 to hit, and that couldn't possibly be correct.
No,
I'm gonna roll.
I mean, you rolled 2 19s in a row, so
I'll take the 19 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1, which would be accurate.
oh, it's because it's still adding your plus 1d4 for bless, even though bless is gone.
Got it. So that is a 28 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
All right, and I'm gonna roll really quick in Foundry to see if the change I made on D&D Beyond fixes this. If not, it is still 2d8.
You would have to update your D&D Beyond at that point, or your Foundry. Did you push the button?
I'll do so next round.
Okay.
Just so I'm not stalling too much time.
Works.
Over on D&D Beyond, I'm gonna roll 1d8 plus 8,
Okay.
which is 13 points of force damage.
Okay. That hurts.
And I'm gonna roll here. Whoops, with advantage. That is at first a 19 to hit. Let's stick with a 19 to hit.
Okay.
And
Again?
for that one, that'll be an additional 10 points of force damage.
All right.
How's he looking?
He's looking rough.
Looking rough, huh? Okay.
Yes, he
I'm gonna
is.
have
and he as a reaction is going to cast. Where's the item? He's going to cast Icy Rebuke.
Of course.
I need a con save.
Of course. I'm going to take away that 1d4 mentally. It's an 11 with the 1d4, which means it must be worse. I fail.
Yeah. As you feel just your bones and your blood start to just freeze for a moment as this the oxygen is pulled from your body. Take 7 points of cold damage.
I grit my teeth pretty aggressively as Far lights another strike into him from behind.
Right.
And got to take at least one of these guys out. There is. Thank you, everybody who's watching, for your patience. We are hitting again. Did you see what dice those were? I
mean, there's a natural 20 on it, so yeah.
I'll take
Hell
that.
yeah.
And then if I tap damage, because it's already adding in the extra D8, I'll just make it a normal.
Okay.
And no, it seems insistent. No, here we go. I think I got it to work. That is 16 points of force damage on that hit from Far.
Not 146. 16 hits. Yeah, so this one definitely takes him. He's looking real rough at this point.
Excellent. I had 2 successful hits so far as gonna strike again.
Okay.
These guys are beefy.
They are beefy. You guys
That
are also
is-
beefy.
Yeah. It is only a 16 to hit.
16 still hits.
Okay.
16 meets. Actually, no. The one that you're fighting, no. 16
But
just.
did he lose that with the damage that I dealt to him?
Oh,
Because he had to do a concentration check.
Concentration checks.
that is true. Let me find it. 12. So yes, he will still keep it.
Okay. James, I'm going to action surge, and everybody, I'm so sorry that I just keep going. I need one of them to die.
I need one of them to die.
Let's see. I'm going to remember finally successfully that I'm rolling weird on Foundry until I update. We're going to do advantage on D&D Beyond. That nets me a, gosh darn it, a 16 to hit.
Misses.
And an 11. Okay. So I tried my best.
As you frantically just try to dig deeper into this one fanatic, he's just blocking it blade after blade, holding his ground between the two of you. Ginjack, you're up. Aerwyna, you're on deck.
All right. I'll touch a bead,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit Kelevar with a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's from the bead. Roll. Oh, it did it right. 3 + 2. Okay. So that's 9 to you, Kelevar.
Thank you.
Are you at full now?
No. I'm better than I was.
Do you need another one? Or I'm looking at him. Does he still look pretty beat up?
You know, it's probably got like the formation of a black eye, but otherwise he looks fine.
All right. Bonus action, pestle that guy again.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
19 hits.
Pestle's working this guy. 5 points of damage.
5 points hits. All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Aerwyna, you're up.
All right. She's going to try to hit with her shillelagh.
All right.
Oh. 19 to hit. And you know what? We need these guys dead, right? We need them dead like yesterday.
The smite.
19 does hit.
So she's gonna throw a smite on that. And she'll hold off on a thunderous smite for right now. For the purposes of smiting, do they count as fiends?
These do not.
Okay. A girl's got to hustle out here. So the regular damage will be 7 force damage.
Okay.
And then
So the same one you were hitting last time?
Yeah, and then I gotta roll my smite.
Okay.
So just one moment, because nothing is on the correct pages. Damage. Use roll. So a total of 21 on her attack. 14 of which is radiant.
Okay. Let me make sure I didn't change anything on that. Nope. All right.
I'm confused why it takes away
Two
one.
heavy hits.
I'm confused why it takes away one from the shillelagh. It
Why
should
what?
be +4. So it's one more. The formula on her quarterstaff is weird.
Oh. Is that because of your strength?
Yeah, it's because of my strength modifier, but that doesn't actually affect Shillelagh.
Oh, okay.
So it should be one more. 8, so 22.
So 50. Yeah, so -1. Got it.
Um,
Cool.
and as her bonus action, she might as well just drop into a starry form.
Oh, okay.
So she will. She'll start glowing.
So as the armor starts to shimmer, this is the first time I think you've seen Aerwyna in a starry form as her new Paladin of the Ancients. Did that change at all, Aerwyna?
No. It's still just her own radiance as
Okay.
she harnesses the light of the stars and her people.
Excellent. Anything else you would like to do?
No, not at this moment. She's just gonna hold this line, and you know what? She's gonna drop into Chalice just in case. Just I don't know why it's doing a healing roll, but so ignore that.
Okay.
She's dropping into Chalice.
Okay. As you drop into the chalice, the Levistus fanatics will notice that. Let's see here. What else do we have here? Ooh, I have that next turn too. I forgot about that. That'll be fun. He's going to cast this one since he's taken some. He's taking a little bit of damage. He's not going to cast it yet. He'll cast later. He's going to command. That's what we'll do. He's going to cast command on. Let's see here. On Aerwyna.
Okay.
He's going to tell you to flee.
19. She just digs in her heels more.
Okay. I will hold this spot.
Excuse me. You don't get to just come into towns and murder townsfolk and then don't get murdered right back. I don't know how to tell you this.
All right.
Well, it's not murdering; it's execution, Aerwyna.
Oh, I don't like that. I think murder is almost a nicer term.
Yeah, but murder's a
It makes me
crime.
sound like the law.
And then they're going to bonus action also activate Shield of Faith. All right. This next one is going to take 2 swipes at you, Aerwyna, with the Infernal Ice Blade. 15 for the first hit.
Misses, and she is resistant to cold damage.
Okay. And second one is a 17.
Misses. AC
All right.
18, baby. This is a different Aerwyna.
It's a different Aerwyna.
Built different now.
Yeah, they are. And then the next one is tired of all this, notices what's happening, and is going to cast Armor of Agathis on themselves. And one. I have the ability. Don't you tell me I don't. He can cast that. So he has our first level, so he has 5 hit points. Okay. Alright. He casted that. And that brings us to Levistus, who what do we do? What should we do? I'm gonna do an ice spear at Nier. As you watch as the the wall of ice starts to crack as a shard of ice just straight out from it, straight into Nier. We'll see if he hits. So +4. That's nowhere near. As and then crooks back together. All right. His was useless as usual. Kelevar, you're up.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, I like stupid. Unless it really irritates Ginjack, and then I
Please don't.
kind of go against it.
Stones.
Anyway, so Kelevar is going to try to do a slide across the floor in front of Ginjack, take out the wand of pyrotechnics and point it above Aerwyna's head and just fire it off so it hits the cistern behind her. Just a little whistle of a firework and boom, because it's supposed to be able to be heard from 300 feet away. I don't know if that's going to send help or not. But it'll do something.
Where's Trovis in all this? Where'd our buddy Trovis go?
Go for it.
Yeah, like it's just a how cool do I want to make it? I guess I don't know, do you need an athletics or an acrobatics?
You know what? I will say you have your option. You can do acrobatics, athletics, or in your case, performance.
I'll go with acrobatics because that's a 6 I have. Grand total of 14. I just kind of want to do like a really cool like ninja slide between Ginjack's legs, point the wand up between, like a little ding-a-ling, and then fire off.
All right.
Yep, just a big flashbang.
We will
the
see
cistern beyond.
if Trovis hears it. Trovis does not.
Well,
But-
he gonna hear next round when Aerwyna's fighting.
But I will say that a much more alert Scruff did hear that.
Oh no! Stay outside where it's safe.
So we're gonna pan the camera back outside the area as Scruff immediately ears pop up for a moment, which these floppy ears never go straight up, and looks down and Trovis kind of looks over. And we'll say next round Trovis will arrive with Scruff. Right. Good move. Levistus soldier is going to attack the one that he knows doesn't reappear.
Really quick, James.
Yes.
If you pan the map that's visible to the stream, it's just a little bit focused on the upper left.
Oh, there we go.
So if you drag it
I
to show
got
the
you.
bottom right, sweet.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
It's a lot to keep track of all at once right now.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of screens moving right now. Okay. Let's see here. That will be 2 infernal attacks against Sam,
I'm not in there. How rude.
or against Nier. 14 for the first one, so that's gonna miss. Oh,
Ooh.
that 25 I think is gonna hit. That's a natural. Oh,
Yeah, I'll take
God.
it. Do your worst.
Okay.
Ooh.
26 points.
All right.
And then opens up as he slams it into your chest. You're going to feel mostly, and 11 points of that is going to be cold damage. Like drinking a freezy for a moment.
Oh yeah.
All right, but it is now your go.
That all you got? As I blow probably like pink tinge mist back into his face. And I'm going to do what fighters do best, and I'm just going to continue smacking in the direction of the one that hasn't died yet somehow. And that is going to be
Hell yeah.
a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
We are gonna. I can't tell if I fixed the rapier or not. It looks funky, so I'm gonna do so yet again in D&D Beyond, and I'm gonna
Okay.
load a usage of my Strike of the Giants,
Oh,
which is a feat that I had taken.
what does
So it's
that
gonna
do
be
for our audience. And me.
for anybody who's curious. In my training in Neverwinter and thereabouts before coming here, I had run into those who had dealings and expertise in runic magics of the giants. And what I was taught was the Rite of the Storm. And as a result, I will do an additional 1d6 of lightning damage on top of my regular damage.
Heck yeah.
And assuming
Look at
that doesn't
you.
outright kill him, he'll have to make a con save or have disadvantage on every subsequent attack until the beginning or until my next turn. So if he's still alive, he won't be able to hurt me as easily. But let's start with the damage. That
You got a
is,
zippy sword.
and I'm going to use the resource. So that is 10 force damage and 4 lightning damage.
Yeah, he's still. You see him just cough up blood at this point. I won't falter yet. As he's holding on for just dear life.
I'll keep trying. And I'm going to swing on him yet again.
Okay.
This time I think it'll be far. I only have 2 far smacks left before we both have to take a rest.
Okay.
But let's see what I can get away with here. That's a
That's
28
gonna
to hit. Yep. And God damn it, I'm going to load another lightning zap.
Okay.
I'm going to commit to that now, even if this rapier damage hits does it first. That is 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And
Which would have dropped him.
for good measure, 6 points of lightning damage.
All right. So as you smash into him with the warrior's pass key, as he falls to the ground, the lightning just jolts the dead body laying on the ground.
Perfect. And I still have one more attack from me and one more attack from Far. And as a result of that, I am going to send Far in to be up front and center with those individuals that were previously hounding Kelevar, and I'm going to take one step back myself, sort of like atop the body of the one that I just slew, and I'm going to begin hammering attacks into the one between Aerwyna and I as myself, trusting that if Far goes down, I can move over as needed.
Okay.
Ergo, my next attack as myself is a 25 to hit.
It does hit.
Heck yeah.
And I'm going to burn my final lightning doodad, knowing that this guy hasn't taken as much damage yet. First, that's 15 points of force damage.
Okay. So
And-
it'll be only 10 points, and you will take what is that? What's that spell do again? I forget.
Some amount of ice damage. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. Let's try to figure out which kind of. Can you just open up for me so I can see it?
What was the level it was cast at?
Well, just one. So it's just a 5 temporary.
I
hit
take
points.
5 points of ice damage, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you'll take 5 ices as the armor kind of just connects. It hits you as you're getting close.
I'm getting pincushioned and nice. He also
Yep.
takes the 3 lightning damage, and I need him to make a con save. I'm gonna go use. Those are all gone.
Save. That's a 4.
Excellent. So he makes all attacks at disadvantage until the start of my next turn. So when he's alive in just a couple of minutes and tries to attack, he will do so with disadvantage. And my turns are so long. I'm so sorry, everybody. Far is going to strike. Which of these two looks more injured? The one With the pestle on the other side, or the one above him near Aerwyna.
The one by Pestle.
Pestle. That one's gonna not with advantage because I don't think that's how that works.
No,
with
Pestle doesn't work with that.
That's what I thought. Okay, so standard attack from far is only a 14.
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Well, that goes. He'll just be there to potentially absorb damage, but he can no longer attack. And my final thing, which I can do off screen, is roll for second wind. All done.
All right. While that's happening, Ginjack, you're up. You're taking your quick breather.
Alrighty. How does Nier look?
I'm okay. I'm more than half for sure, and I'm about to get more.
All right, then you're fine then. And Kelevar didn't take any beating last turn, so he looks all right.
And you're in between Ginjack, right? Right now,
Yeah.
Kelevar? Okay.
I'm in between his legs.
Yeah.
I glance down and I move away a little bit. It's like,
Problem is, if you move, you take an attack.
all right, fine. I'll just.
Well, unless,
stand
yeah,
tight.
yeah.
All right, let's pestle that punk. No, it's a dirty 20.
Hits.
All right, and I disappeared. Why'd you do that for? Come on.
Oh, shucks. Actually, wait, what's my...
I'll bring it up again.
That's a con save, right? For concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's an 8 plus 3, so that's an 11. All right, he saves on that one.
All right, damage from pestle.
Yep.
10 points.
Okay. All right.
How's he looking?
I mean, he's getting beat up by a giant blunt object, but he's not looking too bad.
All right. I knew Aerwyna just unloaded a can of whoop ass on one of these two fools.
On that one, or actually no,
Okay.
it was on that one actually.
On that one? All
On
right.
that one behind you.
I'll look at him and I'll just say, for whom the bell tolls.
Ooh.
And DC 14 wisdom save.
12.
Then he takes this.
He takes this.
This would be roll. That's not correct. That rolled 2d8.
No, it
He's
should have been.
damaged. So he should be taking 2d12.
Yeah, is there a variation? Is there a variable version on that?
Yes.
That's the one you want to roll.
There's save d12 damage. Okay. Okay. Boom. Shit. That's a big difference. That's 24 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. Immediately, you see just his head start to just. Oh. His ears are starting to bleed. That took a chunk out of him.
Like I said, the bell tolls for you, you bastard. And that's bonus action. All right, I'm good. That's it.
No. All right, Aerwyna, you're up.
All right. Does she, on the one that we've been bullying that Ginjack just hit, would she get advantage on that attack?
Yes, because because you're catacornered with Nier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It still has my D4, so
You can take that off.
and then
Oof.
she has that means that her elven accuracy turns on, so she gets triple advantage basically. So we're gonna replace one of those. For a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
She'll do her normal shillelagh damage. What the heck was that? No, that was not what I clicked. Damage. Normal. For 14
Hey.
damage.
Yep.
And then she
So
will
15 total.
15 total.
Because of the
Is he
shillelagh.
still? Yeah, is he still up?
He is. Not by
Okay.
much, but he's definitely, as you cut into a heavy, you see the blood splatter against the ground. He's not looking good.
Okay. Just to try and move the narrative along, she's going to drop a smite on you. She's gonna drop a. No, that's divine senses. Why is everything divine? For another 10 damage on him. Is he still up?
Still up. Not by he collapses to the ground, but just pulls himself up as a last
And then
his last limb.
as she did that attack, she would kind of the ambient electricity that Nier has left in the air from his
Okay.
lightning, it starts to wreathe around her sword, and she throws on that thunderous smite.
Okay.
Because if he brings the lightning, she will bring the thunder. And let me just do the thing. Oh, it won't be great. It's just another 3 thunder
Which is
damage.
just what you needed.
Awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Where's that one at? As that one, as the sound echoes throughout the room, you can hear parts of the area as the sound cracks the ice behind you. And in the near distance, you just hear a big bellowed roof.
Doggy, Scooby, he's on his way. And she will end her turn here.
Okay. This one is. Oh, this one's going to take strike at near or at far.
Do it.
Doesn't know any better. 21 to hit, of course, because it's far. That thing is going to disappear. He's going to walk forward and he's going to hit Ginjack for the second hit. And a 20 to hit on Ginjack. Just normal. For 10 points of damage.
All right.
Rude.
No problem. I've got no concentration spells running right now.
Okay.
Rude.
The next one is going to attack Aerwyna with 2 hits. That first one is going to biff immediately as the blade breaks against the wall next to her. You watch as it shatters. Waste. And he's going to swing one more time with the other blade. He only has 1 attack with that weapon now. And a 7. That man's not doing well.
Aerwyna said she'd hold this line, and boy, is she doing
Boy,
her
is she
job.
holding. Absolutely. At that point, you will see good old Trovis run in from behind. I need a Trovis. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Wrong one. There he is. There's the Trovis I'm looking for. And a good boy in front of him, or next to him. As you all... zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that. There we go. And Levistus is gonna do what he did last time.
He's going to cast Icy Grounds. And I need everybody to roll me a dexterity save.
$15.
Pass.
18.
Pass.
16.
Pass.
I don't even know. 10.
Fail. So fail's going to take 6 points of cold damage. Everybody else is going to take 3.
Oh,
Humphrey.
is it cold damage?
Yes.
Awesome. So that's 3 damage
Yep.
to me.
Humphrey, you take 1. All right. That brings us back to Kelevar.
Alrighty, so the baddie to the left of Ginjack. I'm going to pop out from between his legs, do my 2-weapon fighting, and do a stab. Short sword and dagger.
Nice.
You know, I can only cower between someone's legs for so long. First attack is going to be a 9.
Okay, 9 misses.
Second one is going to be a 15.
15 misses.
Dang it.
But it looked really cool.
Sorry, our little gnomish fighter. One of these days.
Next level up. Maybe.
All right. That Levistus is done. Nier, you're up.
I kind of spit blood and ice chips across the ground, and I shout to the one that everybody's attacking at the moment and say, "Buddy, you don't realize the favor you just did me." And I grip the Raven Queen emblem around my neck, and I poof into a cloud of raven feathers all of a sudden, reappearing on his other side as I cast my racial feature, Blessing of the Raven Queen. And fun fact about that, I now also have resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Heck yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and smack Ruzzi's, this guy right over here, between the two of us.
Okay.
Attack.
He's attacking
is
the one
a-
that's between you and Ginjack, or you and Aerwyna?
Between Ginjack and I.
Okay.
That is a
hits.
19 plus 9 to hit, 28.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. I'm out of fancy stuff, so this is just going to be 1d8 plus 8. That's 16 force damage. And that's 1 slash, and then, shucks. Oh, 17 to hit.
17 just hit. Yep, 17 meets.
Okay. And looks like you just made a concentration check.
Yep.
This time it's only 9 points of force damage.
Okay. And gonna make another one of those. It's plus 3, so that still hit. That still saves. All right.
Yep. That's it for me.
All right. Ginjack, you're up.
Okie doke. I say you could always surrender. And just for as a formality. Oh, there's something in the way of Pestle.
Pestle can move through my space though, since we're allies.
All right, I'll move Pestle over here.
Okay.
I tried to move Pestle over there. All right, I'll move Pestle here, and then I'll move. And then, oh, thank you.
Walls are evil.
This guy's wounded, eh? It's oh, you're right, screwed, mate. Let's bash him
Okay.
with Pestle. And this is a normal attack, 24 to hit. Damn, Pestle, what are you doing there?
Also hitting
Pestle
hard.
smelled blood in the air and was ready.
Alright. Pestle hits 6 points of damage.
Okay.
No one has been hurt. I've been so far further hurt. And I say, I think there's a bell toll for you too, friend.
If you roll another 24, it's gonna hurt like hell.
So
Oh,
total
that's right. I've got to do
DC 14.
19.
Oh, wisdom save, you jerk. All right. Not you, James, him.
Different guy.
Different guy.
All right.
You look very similar, but different guy. All right, awesome. Aerwyna, you're up, and then the Levistus group will attack.
Okay. Well, since Trophus is at the door, she'll step forward. You know, be at least like, come on in. The murder pit's fun. And she'll attack this one that's like pinned against a wall. 2 walls.
Okay.
That'll be a 27 to hit.
That hits. Surprisingly, this one's never been hit.
And you know what?
It's about to
Because
change, but
you know, because he's a little beefy, she will drop a 2nd level smite into him.
okay.
So her normal damage. Actually, I can just do plus 3d8.
Thunderous Smite's still active too, right?
No,
no, it's
it
I
hit the last
spent-
time.
Got it. Isn't that active for a
plus-
certain amount of time though?
It is until the first hit, though.
Got it.
So she'll do normal damage. For 18.
18 points. Okay.
And bonus action isn't gonna do anything. Cause she can't. Actually, how injured? Oh no, never mind. Because that lay on hands is an action. Bonus action. Is anything interesting? Nope. Oh, actually, she'll use her channel divinity to recharge a 1st level slot. That's
Okay.
actually useful. End of turn.
All right.
Actually, she'll use it to recharge her 2nd level slot. What are we doing? There we go. Perfect.
All right. Noticing that there no longer is an advantage going on here. These two are going to. This one is going to cast Mirror Image, and it is going to run. Mind you, it has to get around a lot of people. So, so yeah, everybody gets an attack of opportunity on this one here as it is running. Well, that's not gonna happen. Well, that's yep.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hit someone with a weapon. I haven't done it in so long. Inventory.
So then I need first one is gonna be Aerwyna. I need you to roll me a d6
A d6, like a d6.
for each of your remaining. Okay, so roll me 3d6, and if you get a 3 or higher on any of them, then you.
I got a 5.
3 or higher. One of the duplicates is hit instead of you. Duplicate is destroyed.
I missed with my mace. I rolled a 9.
But it looked cool.
Any of the D rolls a 3 or higher. One of the duplicates is hit. So you said you rolled a 3?
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 5.
Okay. So one of them is down. Nier, you hit 2, so roll me 2d6. If any of those are 3 or higher, then
I rolled a 3 and a 5.
that one's
Heck yeah.
down. Where'd that go?
Kelevar, did you swing?
And
What?
Kelevar, did you swing?
Swing?
the highlighted enemy is running away from us, so we're taking attacks of opportunity.
Oh, I was like, swing what? I swing both ways? Sure.
Hey.
Yeah, short sword. That is going to be 12.
12 misses. And then Trovis is going to watch this man walk by and bash as well.
Kill him, Trovis. Show us why you're speaker.
Oh, it's stuck. What are we going to use? We'll use the mace. And 11. Nope. He's got armor. He doesn't have weapons. Very well weapons. As this one runs.
Let's go, Scruff.
Yeah, Scruff, get him.
Rocket light too. "13 misses. The same will happen to this one. He's also going to cast. So the 4 of you can cast that again on, or you guys can attack again as he's going to cast a mirror image on that one as well.
Only one reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even better. So they're going to all, as both of them, you see 6 different versions of this run. No, this one, not you. And they're going to run out. They're going to take, and that would bring them to that point. At this point, are you going to chase them down or not?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would bring them to that.
I plan on it.
They started it, but we're going to finish it. That's the reason.
While that's happening, Kelevar's the closest, so that's going to be the one. Levistus is going to try to spear you. Not again. An 11 is not going to hit, correct? Kelevar?
Alright, one sec.
What Levistus is trying to stab Kelevar? I'm so
That bracer was
confused.
actually getting a little uncomfortable. So.
Spear, trying to use a ice spear.
Oh. Got it.
But an 11, I think, misses. Okay, and that brings us to Kelevar.
Do they need to roll any checks to not fall through the ice?
They do not. The wonders of those nice little wonderful amulets.
They're special.
They are special.
Oh, let's see.
this
What can
is
I do
blessing.
that hopefully doesn't suck? Okay. Hold on, I'm just double checking the logistics of this one. You know what? This will be a great use of pyrotechnics for a change. So I'm gonna run to the entrance right about here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to cast pyrotechnics like right in front of both of them. And anything within 10 feet needs to make a con save of 13, or they're blinded.
All right. And mirror image isn't going to do anything for that, so 15 for the first one, 19 for the second one.
Jesus. That's all I can really do at the
Okay.
moment.
Nier, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, didn't let me do that. Hold on.
You're gonna have to drive. You're gonna have to drive it.
Okay. Dang. Aerwyna's on top of me. There we go. Gotta love it. Okay. That's me there, and I get a bonus action, bring Far back, just so he is an impediment to their movement speed. Right next to me, we're being strategic about my movements. Oop. All right. And I am going to attempt another 2 swings on the one that's taking the most damage, knowing full well he still has a mirror image up.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I'm not dumb. This is where Far went. Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Thank everybody for waiting. Thank everybody for waiting. And 29 to
Hell yeah.
hit. Also, I believe that's a natural 20,
That is a
but that
natural
does
20,
me
yes.
little good with the mirror image up.
But he only has that one only has 1 mirror image up left. So roll me 1d6, 3 or higher. It would hit that mirror image.
Dun, 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 dun.
So roll out.
3.
Hell yeah.
That last one shatters.
Well, I don't think I'll get another nat 20, but I do have another attack. So,
Okay.
huzzah.
I'm gonna laugh you roll another nat 20 again.
Yeah, I will too, but in a fun way. All right, here we go.
No, but an 18 still hits.
Sweet. Nothing fun, but I'll do damage. Damage is fun. That'll be a really nice 15 points of force damage.
Right. He's still standing, but barely.
I go, you can still yield. And that's the end of what I got.
You look at him and he goes, "What do you think we're trying to do?"
Not yield. You seem to be fleeing.
Same difference.
There's actually a pretty astute difference, but we'll talk on the next round.
We'll talk on the next round. Ginjack, you're up.
I could only move Pestle 20 feet, so 4, 5. So I'll go up to there.
Okay.
And I'll toll the guy with no mirror images.
Okay.
And because mirror image is kind of like, wish I had an area effect spell, blah. Because I know he's taking damage. Okay, DC 14 wisdom save.
Stop that. DC 14. 13.
Okay, he takes
Stop.
this. 18 points of damage.
Whoa. You hear just the. You start to see just one drip of blood come down his eye. He's rough.
And bonus action, jeepers. Well, what the heck? I'll 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. I'll pull Pestle up closer,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay, Aerwyna, you're up.
Right. She's going to head this way. 20. Yeah, we'll head this way. Kind of get a clear shot. And she'll. Oh, excuse me, Trovis. Excuse me. And she'll fire off a guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Yep. Here we go.
Sure.
We'll use the at-will one. And she's gonna go for the one with no duplicates.
Okay.
For a natural 20. Damage. Critical hit. For 28 radiant damage.
Yeah, you just obliterate this fanatic
Similar to a previous image of Vinnie Jones through the chest, just
Woof.
as that one drops as
and
well.
That's her turn.
Okay.
I would have said you guys had advantage on him, but you already did, and now he's dead.
You have advantage on the body.
Yeah.
This one is going to take a full sprint out with 3 mirror images. So near or far, depending on who can swing.
It's near.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Ooh. Don't know why I keep closing my sheet. Okay, here we go.
See what you
21 to hit.
21 hits.
I believe I roll a d6. Because this one, I think, still has all of its doodads.
Yes. You roll 3d6.
Oh, 3, thank God. Okay.
And any of those that are 3 or above would automatically break one of the shields.
I rolled 3 2s.
And then you hit him.
No, I don't. Oh, I hit him?
You hit him then. Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that was a bad thing. Here we go.
It must be the new way they do mirror image, because I've never seen it this way, but it's kind of neat.
That'll do 14 points of force damage, Alex.
All right. Took a nice chunk.
Oh,
out of
there's
it.
actually an Alex here. That might be confusing. That was supposed to be a Jeopardy reference.
You're welcome.
All right. It seems like things are catching up on rolls at the moment, but yeah, with the last of, and Trovis is looking to see what he can do. Does he have any spells? No, he's a fighter.
Well, they can run up and smack his ass.
He can if he gets. He's got to get to him. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, so he's gonna run because he's gonna do a dash. 10, 15, 30, and then he's gonna run out that way. What does Trovis have for speed? He's got 30. Oh, does he do something cool? Maybe he can. Just 1 second. I just was looking for one thing. Does this increase anything? We'll find out in a second. If he activates it. My fly speed. My fly speed 60? Let's see what the fly speed is. It doesn't say. Anyway, it's not working the way I wanted it to, but either one is you have a fly speed condition during this time. Fly speed equal to your speed, so it's still only 30. So, but he is going to 5, 10, 30, 5, 10, 30. That was his bonus action. His giant silvery wings appear from his back, and then as a action, he is going to cast Breath Weapon. And that is a line.
And Scruff is going to do the same with the breath weapon, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Scruff definitely has a breath weapon. It's his morning breath, and it is morning time.
It is morning time. All right. He's going to cast that against that one. DC secret passes. He fails for 12 points. Which I think would these things. Ooh. Yeah, that one busted. So he's got 2 left. All right. That's gonna go to our ranged attackers because after this he's not gonna be able to keep up.
So we've got one more round for you guys to halt him. Kelevar, you're up.
Just gonna close as much distance as possible, and I am going to fire off pyrotechnics at him again.
Okay.
And hope I blind his ass.
That's a wisdom or
Needs a 13 con save.
13 con save. 22.
Got it. One day I will blind someone else besides Ginjack.
Ginjack.
One day.
All right.
I got nothing else for range. I guess I will throw a who's after me?
Nier.
Nier. I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration on Nier. Nothing melodic, just get his ass!
Okay. Nier, you're up.
I go, yeah, and then I dash forward, and most of the way through sprinting, I do that thing where once again you see me grip the necklace, and I vanish into the cloud of feathers,
Okay.
appearing in front of this guy. And I'm gonna say, yeah, stop running, as I hit him with a sword.
Okay.
And by the way, with everybody looking at what appears to be the full map of the downstairs area, would you mind pointing out when we crawled down here from the surface around where we would have popped in? Just for everybody's mental reference.
Right there.
Right there? Okay. So this guy is bodily, handily trying to get back up to the surface next to the obelisk.
Yes.
Got it.
He is bodily, handily trying to get away, is what he is trying to do.
Makes sense. That'll be a 27.
That definitely hits.
Sweet.
2d6, please.
You got it.
He is running for his life. Literally.
5 and a 6.
Okay. So busts 1. Okay. Next.
Well, you know it's coming. Let's go.
Yep. Attack again.
Only a 13.
That misses.
But sword still held up in front of me. I say, yeah, stop running.
I stopped
It's
running.
It's just a bad idea. No. If you stop running, we'll stop attacking you.
As you say that, you watch from the ground a spear of ice straight through his chest.
Huh.
As he coughs. Why? I did what you said.
Huh.
And he collapses. We're going to pick up next episode.
Fanatics have to fight to the death. It's a rule. Right?
Yeah.
He ran
All
away.
right.
Broke the
Wow,
rule.
it went on a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but this was a lot of fun. A lot of
That was.
information was found. There was a good combat, and once again, Trovis can't hit anything. So it's just what happens.
He's a town leader, not an active fighter.
Yeah,
He
he's
did a
retired.
dragon move though. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That was pretty rad.
He did his roar, but that's about it. Real quick, because it's late, we're gonna run around the circle real quick and let everybody tell us who you are and what you got going on this week. And we're gonna start with Alix, our
Hi.
amazing druid / paladin.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can also find me on most social media at Wild Hearts, on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram, but I rarely post on Instagram, so you'll find me mostly on TikTok and Threads. And you might as well follow me on Instagram if you're following me on Threads. Right now I'm releasing Aphrodite content, which is super cool to me and probably me alone. And on Threads you can see me pick fights with people over Aphrodite's lore, and everybody who said I was wrong is actually wrong, as they quickly learned. they learn to know a lot of facts about Greek mythology very quickly. And that's me.
All right. Our illustrious pyrotechnic, Humphrey.
Hello, I am Humphrey Wendell Wickham anywhere and everywhere, but your best bet is to find me on TikTok under the name Fortuna's Favor. No real projects or ideas coming down the line just yet. I'm just trying to get back into doing lives in general, so catch me on TikTok if you see me on there. Drop in. I'm working on leather stuff right now, so moving on.
Awesome. Our wonderful Echo Knight, who shifts with the swiftness of the Raven Queen, Sam.
This week I have a couple of things I'm not committed to yet, but I will announce on @DungeonsHamster if I'm actually doing them, because I got a couple of things that I might do that are cool, but I don't want to commit to them verbally online in case it doesn't happen. So keep an eye out for some maybes.
There
that
you
get
go.
announced. In the background, I'm writing a vampire and werewolf story that should be pretty fun. I'm late on casting for it, so hopefully, potentially, keep an eye out for that as well. And not unlike Alix, you can find me on at least Threads and Instagram. And I keep forgetting I have a Blue Sky, and I'm holding off on not having TikTok, but I might experiment with TikTok. And it's been a pleasure hanging out with all y'all tonight.
Awesome. And last but not least, our wonderful artist and cleric of life, Chris, who's got to turn off his screen real quick so we can see what amazing artwork he's got.
Let's see. Hi, I'm Chris. I was your cleric for the evening. Thank you very much. So let's see. Drawings for today. Down the staircase.
Yeah.
And then I did a shot of the devil chained up in ice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Though he's a little bit prettier than that, but yeah, I'll take it.
Why didn't make it pretty?
Yeah,
You didn't make him pretty.
Is Levistus single? Aerwyna's in the market.
Yeah, Levistus is definitely single.
Always the bad boys.
He's been single for the last, 3,500 years. It's been a minute.
I was trying to plan out the combat, but it was a lot of people. But I think I did end up with something, and this is just a rough for the melee.
Oh, good. Like, it's
Exceedingly
ridiculous.
I
love it.
What? You don't have Kelevar between your legs? Jeez.
No, he's down there. He's where he is where he was when I started drawing.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because I went and here you can see I kind of tried to do overhead maps of everyone's position so I could know where to put the camera. Because those grand melees are really hard to plan out. But
Wow.
You will not find me on the internet. I'm invisible.
Yeah. The only way you will find him on the internet is if you see him here.
Yeah, you'll find me here. I'm not invisible here.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
That, and if you want to see more artwork from him, we need to get some more subs and stuff so we can start paying him to get more artwork. So, because I'd love to do more.
If you're not using your free Prime subscription each month, go ahead and throw it towards Tabletop Misfits.
I appreciate that. All right. Well, this is the busy week. Last night we had Power Rangers. Tonight we had Dress to Quest. Wednesday night we have Tavern Talks with Robert Mulligan, who is a big GM for Cyberpunk Red. So we're going to hear a lot about that this week. And then we're going to hit up Beaker builds for more Gundam building. And then the rest of the week we're off because this is the heavy week. But you can check us out over on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Threads. I don't have a Blue Sky, and I don't have a Twitter anymore. Twitter's dead anyways. Nobody worries about it. Anyway, and if you're in the area, it looks like there might be 2 more conventions that I might be going to. So come hang out if I'm there. Otherwise, keep warm, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys all in 2 weeks for another episode of Dress to Quest. Have a good night.
Raiders all.
Where's my close? Stick around for the raid, please.